Hey Gemini, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Welcome to the Treehouse. Today we're going to be getting insight for September 2023 from Tarot. What can Gemini anticipate? What can you look forward to? We'll see what the Tarot has to say. If you would like for me to pray for you, send you my good energy, it's my personal spiritual practice to do that. Just say hi in the comments section or leave an emoji, something that represents your energy that I can focus on. And I encourage everybody else to join in too. Only love and light in this space, you guys. It's a safe place for everybody, and I seal that with my intention. If this reading resonates, please hit that like button. Give the love back somehow, and it really is appreciated. Helps the tarot channels grow, and it helps all YouTube channels grow. So always hit that like button. It's free, right? Always hit that like button if you're enjoying some video. All right, you guys, what does September 2023 for Geminis? What does it have in store for them? Only taking cards that fly out on their own. If they fly out in reverse, we read them that way. We have the Sun is the first card out, King of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, I like this energy. Really interesting. Before I unpack it, we're going to get one more, and then we're going to start unpacking this meaning. September 2023 for my Geminis. Great, we've got some communication there. Might be your energy with the Knight of Swords. We start out with a really positive card. The Sun talks about, I'm going to show it to you. The Sun talks about not having to adjust or compromise at all to be comfortable and happy. So why are we getting the Sun here for our Geminis in September 2023? Something pays off. You stand your ground. Whether this is protecting your opinion or protecting your position on something, and you don't give in to doubt, even when it arises within you, and you get rewarded with Six of Pentacles. So this is incoming money, or generosity, it could be recognition, but bottom line is you're getting recognized for something that you held out for, you held strong for it, and you're going to be so happy. What a fantastic way to start your month. The Sun card is one of the happiest cards in the deck. Excuse the loud engine in the background. King of Cups for our Geminis. Standing by your beliefs, that's not easy. It's not always easy. And doubts arise naturally, but when doubts arise outside of you, like somebody else is expressing doubt, that can be very difficult too, to stand your ground, and you do so successfully. So bravo. King of Wands and King of Cups. We have two kings here, male, female. Gender is not assigned by tarot. So we have an individual here. Let me describe them, because we have two different energies. This one person is sensitive, maybe artistic and creative. They can be empathic. They're emotionally mature. They can be very likable, and and I think I said sensitive. The other one is very bold. They can be fiery. They can be a fire sign. They are idealistic, and they love the vision of something. They love capturing. They love capturing the vision with inspiration. Like, yeah, we're going to go do this, and in love, they can be very ambitious and confident and very attractive. So these are two people. If this turns into a love reading, which we do not know just yet, right now, it could apply to all sorts of places. You guys are all in different areas in your life. So reading the energy only, both of these individuals are very likable, very attractable, that too. And speaking of attractable, if that's a word, Eight of Wands, this is communication or travel. So one person is reaching out to the other in swift communication. This is going to be via text or an email, and it's usually really good news. Now, there is a possibility that it could be flight travel. Good to know. Anything else we need to know about these two individuals and this interaction between the two? Eight of Swords. Okay, so this, for some of you guys, is going to be an apology. Somebody recognizing that, you know what, this sense of like, I felt stuck in this situation, and I just can't, I couldn't move forward, and, you know, my energy was misdirected, and it needs to come to an end, but maybe it needs to come to the end in a good way. So this is release, and this energy of, yeah, being released for something that was almost like, it feels like it had to stop before it fully got off the ground. It didn't even, it could be somebody kind of putting a kibosh on a situation because they could not carry through with it. They didn't have what it took to carry through with it. And it does feel like release, because had this kept on going, then, and we didn't get the death card, it would have been very stuck. It would have been making people stuck in this energy. So there's, with the death card, it's never a waste. It's always something needs to end so something new can begin. Anything else we needed to know? Whatever it is, it makes you very happy. Very interesting, you guys. Very interesting. I feel like there's relief attached to this. I feel like it's recognition of, like, you know what, this isn't quite right. And so calling a spade, allowing something to end. And I think that there's happiness here. It's like a return to what can be abundant again. Let's open up a new deck, because we've used a lot of those cards, and let's move on to this next energy for September 2023 for my Geminis. This Four of Pentacles, please make it clear, Spirit. Okay, we're going to redo that because I had them upside down. Four of Pentacles, only read upside down if they fly out that way. We start with them right side up. This looks good. Wow, this is interesting. I'm going to get a few more out just so that I don't speak too soon. But what's this Seven of Swords? This looks like it's talking about your stability. You're almost reaching inward for this Emperor energy. This is not the storm in a bad way, but this is like the quiet before the storm. This is addressing that you need to stabilize yourself somehow. So you're pulling in your energy. You could be literally pulling in your money, your resources, saving your money. Because what's about to happen, intuitively you may sense it, but the details you don't know. It's going to require a strong leader in you, and that's why it's coming out with the Hermit. Right now, it's about lighting that lantern, about getting the flame very strong so that you can move forward, so that that flame can light up the path ahead of you. Because there's a sense of unpredictability where you're going, and you need to utilize your spirit animal being Aries ruled Emperor. Okay. So you're getting familiar. It's like this is momentum that's building up, because what's coming around, clarity is Seven of Swords. I feel that you're bringing change into a situation you've invested yourself in. The change is going to be acquired by way of communication. The Knight of Swords. And Geminis, I always like to talk about how great you guys are at communicating. But there's somehow, I think, somebody not pulling their weight, or there's a sense of deception here, and it's going to be addressed. Now, this is a new approach. There's something new about this, and this is a very positive card to get in this reading. The Page of Cups talks about an unpredictably positive place. This could be a really unpredictably positive outcome. When you get to the point where you're just like, I've already invested too much into this, I need to say something, or I can change. I can be the change I want to see in the world, in this situation. but you need to kind of get brave. You're going inward. You're gathering your resources. Mum's the word. You're building up that, and you're figuring out how you're going to do it, because you don't want to waste your energy and you don't want to waste what you've already spent so much time building. So you're doing it very responsibly. So then here's our Knight of Swords coming through very boldly to communicate something, get something off their chest, okay? Well, here we have the Knight of Swords again. This is the final card in your reading, and Tarot wants you to know something about this Knight of Swords. Now, Knight of Swords does talk about air signs. It probably representing your energy, Gemini. And I'll tell you right now, this does feel like for a lot of you guys, speaking your mind, like you need to have this last word, or you need to say this, get it off your chest so that you can move on. Some of you guys are leaving a situation, but before you leave that situation, you need to speak your truth. And it's very important. It's going to aid you in getting out of any type of disappointment or heartbreak in a situation. And of course, you guys are all in different situations, but it's almost like it launches you into a positive place, or a more positive place, being able to speak your mind, but doing so with responsibility to yourself and almost out of respect to the others around. Doing it right. And then leaving something behind. What are you leaving behind? For Geminis, this is transformation. So remember when I was saying this is doing something the way you've never done it before, and that it's going to have a positive effect that you don't expect. The positive effect is going to be towards transformation and healing. You are now going to leave this situation being empowered, being the emperor, but you were a quiet emperor because you had to go inward to find it. And it looks all very successful. It looks like you leave the situation lighthearted, you know, lighter, brighter, the future is possible, and honoring yourself. And that's why the first card we got out for your September reading was the Sun, because I do feel like this is about things balancing, equal give and take, you standing by your guns, standing your position. All right, you guys, I hope that's helpful. Stand by for more readings. They're coming along. I usually release once a week. Take good care of yourselves and take good care of each other.